Thank you.
Welcome back to WIS News Primetime. Throughout Black History Month, we are taking the time to shine a light on local trailblazers in our community who are continuously working in our community to have an impact.
The Hive Community Circle is a Black women survivor-led and survivor-driven support organization that offers endless support to victims of sexual assault and trauma. And this month, they're reflecting on the lives that they've touched and the hope that they've worked to restore.
Here this evening to tell us more about the team's impact, Ashley Olianka, Patrice Sultan, and also Naomi Walton. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
You know, Ashley, you and I have known each other for a while, so
Yes.
I'm glad to see you here tonight. You know, I have so much respect and admiration for the work that you do. Before we get into the event that's coming up, Greg and I always like to talk about the why.
Yes.
So what is the why for you when it comes to the Hive?
Absolutely. So for me, as a survivor myself of sexual assault, I think it was important for me to create a space, to create a community and a safe haven so that survivors of all ethnicities, regardless of their social status or background, could receive the equitable support and services that they need, that they know that they are welcome, that they are loved, and that they are treated with the dignity and respect that all survivors should receive. And so it really was just about wanting survivors to experience that same hope as I embarked on my own healing journey, wanting them to be able to experience that as well.
Yeah, so important to know that you're not alone in a situation like this. And, you know, far beyond the event, you know, it has lingering effects. Knowing that somebody is alongside you through that process probably makes all the difference. Yeah.
Yes, it makes a big difference. I am also a survivor from domestic violence, and the Hive has been amazing to me. I can tell them a day before I had to go to court, just out of general conversation, and they're like, "Hey, we'll come with you." Like, really? You really don't even know me? And I don't care. I'm going to come with you, and I'm going to be there with you and through the entire process, and we're going to get through this together because we are a family. And for that alone made the world to me, because it gave me a peace, a comfort, that knowing that I'm a part of an organization that would go the extra mile to make sure I was okay and make sure I was good.
And Patrice, when you talk about meeting the needs of survivors, every story is so different, and every survivor is in a different place, you know, in terms of what they need, in terms of support. What is the why for you when it comes to the Hive?
Absolutely. I first got involved with the Hive when I learned about its mission, and while I sit on the board of directors now, I started as a program participant myself. So to be a part of an organization that truly supports and empowers those who experience trauma, it's an honor.
Yeah, it really is. So Ashley, you have a special event that's coming up.
Yes.
This is open to the whole community. I think a lot of times when, you know, organizations host an event, people think it's just for the circle, you know, or the people in the community that you serve, but you're really working to branch out not only just awareness, but to garner support for the important work that you do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this last year we were able to serve over 500 survivors through direct services. And so the hope is this event is an opportunity, yes, for us to uplift and celebrate the contributions of individuals within the community, but it's also the opportunity for us to lift up the work that we have done as an organization. And, you know, as an organization that serves all survivors but prioritizes our efforts within underserved communities, it's definitely important for us to celebrate the contributions of Blacks and African Americans.
Absolutely.
What will people take away from an event like this? Not only, you know, being around other survivors and those who will support, but it just looks like a great time to be together and to really just kind of thrive.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going to have two bands. We'll actually have John Rooks and we'll have Rodney Foster, accompanied by Brittany Turnipseed. So we're going to have some amazing music. But this year we're also doing something different. We are honoring 3 individuals from the community. We're doing a Hope is Leadership Award, a Hope is Philanthropy Award, and a Hope is Advocacy Award. And again, it really is about, like, yes, we want to come together, eat great food, dance, and have a a good time, right? But you also want to honor those individuals who make the work that we do possible at the Hive, but who also are trailblazers and leaders within the community beyond the organization as well.
I love that. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we can't have you all here without... Welcome back to WIS News Primetime, continuing our conversation this evening with three dynamic women from the Hive Community Circle. Naomi, I wanted to come back with you because you talked about how the Hive was there for you, like you didn't even have to ask. And I always, when we highlight the Hive and other organizations in the community, I never want to miss the opportunity in case there's somebody watching who either needs to connect with the Hive themselves or they have somebody they're concerned about and they don't know how to connect them to the Hive. What encouragement would you offer?
My encouragement is you're not alone. You're not alone. And my goal for me, my goal, if I could reach one person that has been through something, then I would feel that everything that happened to me, I'm okay with that. Because if I can reach one person, then it'll be like a callus. It'll be like a disease, and it'll keep going. And different people will be reached, and different people will be educated. Different people will see the signs and know that this is not okay. And that's what men and women. So I would my takeaway is you're not alone, and just respect the process when you're healing as well. It's not an overnight process. So respect the process, and you'll be okay.
I love that.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And for anybody who is possibly going through a situation similar to this, what would be the best way for them to reach out to you and to get involved in the Hive?
Yeah, so for individuals that may be experiencing or know someone who may be experiencing, they can reach us by calling us at 803-888-7725, where they're able to reach one of our advocates. They can also go directly to our website, www.thehivecc.org, where we have a link where individuals are able to email us directly, and one of our advocates from our team will follow up with them. But even if they are following us or find us on social media, you know, our tag is the Hive CC. They can DM us, and we're still going to follow up and, you know, make sure that we reach out to them. So whether it's by phone, email, again, or social media, they can reach us.
And Patrice, as a former program participant, but now as a board member, what do you want people to know about how they're going to be welcomed into the Hive? Because there's so much fear to overcome. We've got about a minute left. I want to make sure we get the event information there too, but I just want you to dispel any, I don't know, stereotypes, fears that people may have in terms of just reaching out for help.
Yes, so the Hive, everyone who's a part of the Hives, from Ashley as the founder all the way down to, you know, volunteers, everybody is extremely warm, welcoming. It's not an organization where there's a stigma attached, like if I come here, something is attached to me as a survivor. It's a really welcoming, supportive place. So that's what I would share to anyone who is looking for resources, also who just wants to get involved and also support and further the Hive's mission.
I love it. You know what we learn in the dark, we share in the light, right?
Absolutely.
And we all have an opportunity to support the wonderful work, the important, the critical work that they are doing at the Hive. Let's share the information for the event. Grab your phone, scan the QR code. It's coming up Saturday, February 17th from 11 until 2, Suite 60, 9221 Two Notch Road. Tickets start at $65. Again, purchase with the QR code. Incredible live entertainment, a fabulous brunch, the awards ceremony that will empower, uplift, and inspire, offering a voice for survivors and restoring hope. Ladies, thank you again for all that you do.
Thank you.
in the community.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
God bless you.
All right, let's send things over to Chief Meteorologist Adam